What's good, YouTube? This your boy Dreamcatcher 305, back once again to continue my series on the top 5 positions in the NFL. Last time around, we left off with the top 5 tight ends, and that was an interesting list. And this time around, we're going to go over to the best side of the ball, which is the defensive side. And we're going to start off with these big boys, man. Top 5 defensive tackles in the league. And this is an interesting list. Feel free to drop your comments below and let me know your top 5. And I know everybody not going to agree. Some people may put somebody higher or whatever the case may be. But let me know your top 5 defensive tackles in the league. Also, I'm going to switch things up a bit. Usually I would go from 5 to 1. But now I'm going to go from 1 to 5. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 1, man, this man is arguably the best defensive player in the league. He's been holding it down since he came into the league in 2014. Aaron Donald, man, the most disruptive player in the league over the past 4 years since he's been in the league. Like I mentioned, he came in the league in 2014 and he's been pure dominance ever since. This past season he was 2 sacks away from tying Michael Strahan record for the most sacks in a single season. Michael Strahan had 22.5 and Aaron Donald had 20.5. He could have gotten it, but he fell short. I wish he could have broken it, because that's a long time standing record for him to have, for Michael Strahan to have, and Aaron Donald came close to it. But this man been numbered exceptional since he's been in the league, man. Each and every year he's been a Pro Bowler, so he's been numbered electrifying his whole time since he's been in the league. And in his 5-year career, he put up great numbers, man. He put up great numbers. Starting off in 2014, he had 9 sacks, 37 solo tackles, and 10 assist tackles, which equals out to 47 total tackles, 18 TFLs, 13 QB hits, a PBU, and 2 forced fumbles. In his rookie year, he made the Pro Bowl that year. In his rookie year, this man has been just a beast. His rookie year, he's been a beast. This man got 18 TFLs. That's a guy that you need to get to the quarterback. That means he's getting off blocks very fast, and he has one of the quickest feet and quickest hand movement that I've seen from a D lineman in a long time. So he's getting in the backfield and he's punishing the running back. That's someone that you need. He's very violent with his hands and very quick and shifty. In 2015, he had 1 PBU, a forced fumble recovery, took it for 40 yards. He had 11 sacks, 43 solo tackles, 26 assist tackles, 69, which equals up to 69 total tackles, 22 TFLs, and 37 QB hits. Oh my gosh. And he was an All-Pro that year, by the way. Oh my gosh, bro, 22 TFLs. Man, that is amazing. That is amazing for a guy at his size to be able to get off blocks very quick. Sometimes he's double teamed. He fight off double teams and still be able to get in the backfield and make a play, and also get 37 QB hits. So he's punishing the quarterback every time, either when he released the ball or when the quarterback is dropping back. In 2016, he had 5 PBUs. By the way, hey, we may not looking at a damn a D tackle. He need to get back there and play some safety, play some corner, because man, these PBUs from a D tackle, it's rare that you see that, but it's great that you see that they can affect the game. Not only rushing the quarterback, they can be able to bat the ball down and get off the field. That's a great thing. He had 5 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles, 8 sacks, 36 solo tackles, 11 assist tackles, which equals out to 47 total tackles, 17 TFLs, and 31 QB hits. He was All-Pro again that year. In his last 4 years, he's been All-Pro, by the way. 17 TFLs, once again, just greatness. Even though he took a step back from his 2015 success, he was still able to get to the quarterback and also get behind the line of scrimmage and make a tackle for loss. So this is a guy that's consistent in every level. In 2017, he had 1 PBU, 5 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 11 sacks, 32 solo tackles, 9 assist tackles, which equals out to 41 total tackles, 15 TFLs, 27 QB hits. Consistency, game in and game out. Each and every year, he's consistent. I love that. I need that, coach. I need that, coach. In 2018, he had 1 PBU, 4 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 20 and a half sacks, like I mentioned before, 41 solo tackles, 8 assist tackles, which equals 18 assist tackles, which equals out to 59 total tackles, 25 TFLs, 41 QB hits. My gosh, if this not greatness at its finest, then I don't know what it is. If he continue this rate of success, he can go down as the greatest defensive tackle of all time. If he continue this same success and this route that he's on, he's going to be labeled as the best defensive tackle to ever play the game of football. Now at number 2, my boy Fletch, baby. My boy Fletcher Cox, man. He emerged as one of the premier defensive tackles in the league, and he's been a Pro Bowler in the last 4 years. He recently just made All Pro, but in his last 4 years, starting off in 2015, he had 2 PBUs, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 9.5 sacks, 50 solo tackles, 21 assist tackles, 70, which equals out to 71 total tackles, 11 TFLs, 20 QB hits. That is great. That's getting off the ball, getting behind the line of scrimmage, making a play, getting the running back down, getting soon the quarterback release the ball, you hitting them, you get into the quarterback. He had 9.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. That means you're contributing to that defense, and you're making a play each and every time you step on that field. Great things for my boy. 2016, he had 2 PBUs, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 6.5 sacks, 27 solo tackles, 16 assist tackles, 43, which equals out to 43 total tackles, 9 TFLs, 14 QB hits. Those are, I'm going to be completely honest, those are mediocre numbers, just because I know what Fletch can do. I've seen it plenty of times, plenty of games where I've seen him single-handedly dominate a game. He get double teamed. Sometimes triple team at times. Him and Aaron Donald get double teamed, sometimes triple teamed. Another lineman probably a chip him or whatever the case may be. These guys, they see a lot of guys coming to them, but I know he made up for it. He needed to continue to just get better. In 2017, which was our Super Bowl winning season, he had 2 PBUs, 1 forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, which one of them he took to the crib, 5.5 sacks, 15 solo tackles, 26 total tackles. He had 11 assist tackles, which equals out to 26 total tackles, 5 TFLs, and 17 QB hits. Man, honestly, that is not good numbers, but still, his presence alone, especially with the front 4 that we had rotating in and out, so I can understand why he didn't really have that level of success. But still, to be one of the best premier D tackles in the league, he has to be able to contribute more. And my boy, he's gotten better. In 2018, this past season, he had 1 PBU, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 10.5 sacks, 33 solo tackles, 13 assist tackles, which equals out to 46 total tackles, 12 TFLs, and 34 QB hits. That's the Fletcher Cox I know. That's Fletch that I know. Putting up these numbers, getting to the quarterback, hitting the quarterback, getting behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know what happened these last 2 years, the 2017 to 2016, but 2018 Fletcher Cox is the Fletcher Cox I know. But at number 3, some people may put him as number 2, as one of the best D tackles in the league. But before Aaron Donald emerged as the best defensive tackle in the league, and Fletch emerged as well, this guy here, he's been arguably the best defensive tackle in the league for plenty of years, for many of years. He's a 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, and he damn near been an All-Pro. Not All-Pro, been a Pro Bowler every year since he's been in the league. He only missed a Pro Bowl 2 years in his 9-year career Geno Atkins, man. Geno Atkins is one of the most consistent, starting up in his last 4 years that he's been in the league. In 2015, he had 1 forced fumble, 11 sacks, 31 solo tackles, 11 assist tackles, which equals out to 42 total tackles, 17 TFLs, 21 QB hits. Getting to the quarterback, making a play on the ball, getting behind the line of scrimmage. That is great. In 2016, he had 9 sacks, 21 solo, 11 assist tackles, which equals out to 32 total tackles, 13 TFS, 26 QB hits. Yeah, kind of took a minus in the TFL stat line, but got in and in the solo tackles, but got him getting to the quarterback and punishing the quarterback when he released the ball. So that's a good thing. In 2017, he had 9 sacks, 29 solo tackles, 17 assist tackles, which equals up to 46 total tackles, 10 TFLs, 20 QB hits. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kind of a little bit downgraded, a little bit on the TFLs and the QB hits and everything like that, but still able to contribute for his team and be that leader for the Bengals. In 2018, he had 10 sacks, 24 solo, 21 assist tackles, 45, which equals out to 45 total tackles, 13 TFLs, and 19 QB hits. I understand why he kind of dropped off and fell off as being one of the best defensive tackle in the league. Just because if you look at Aaron Donald numbers, immaculate. If you look at Fletcher Cox numbers, even though 2017 and 2016 it was subpar, he made up for it in 2018. He bounced back and had a hell of a season that year. So I can understand why he fell off as being one of the best defensive tackles in the league. At number 4, good old Gerald McCoy. Also, as well as before Aaron Donald and Fletch came in, him and Geno Atkins shared the spot as the best defensive tackles in the league. And I don't understand why will Tampa Bay trade him, but also at the same time I do understand it because it's a performance-based business, and I'm gonna get more in depth on why they got rid of him. But he's a 6-time Pro Bowler. He's an All-Pro 1 time, and in the past 4 years, his stats is pretty good. we finna dive right into his stats. 2015, he had 1 PBU, 8.5 sacks, 26 solo tackles. He had 34 total tackles, 8 assist tackles, 34 of them, which equals out to 34 total tackles, 8 TFLs, 17 QB hits. I would like to see more. In 2015, I would love to see a little bit more TFLs getting behind the line of scrimmage and making a play on the ball. I would love to see more, but he did it. In 2016, he had 5 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 7 sacks, 25 solo tackles, 8 assist tackles, which equals out to 34 total tackles, 5 TFLs, 14 QB hits. Yeah, kind of digressing. He's digressing, especially in the sack range and the TFL range. He also, the QB hits wasn't really progressing. He was descending instead of ascending. In 2017, he had 1 PBU, 6 sacks, 33 solo tackles, 14 assist tackles, equals out to 47 total tackles, 13 TFLs, 24 QB hits. That's the dominant Gerald McCoy. I would love to see a little bit more sacks, getting penetration, getting to the quarterback. I would love to see more in that, but making a quarterback pay for it, every time he throw the ball, still that's 24 QB hits, still pretty good. 13 TFLs, getting off blocks, getting behind the line of scrimmage and making a play. That's pretty good in 2017. And in 2018, he had 1 PBU, 6 sacks once again, 17 solo tackles, 28 total, 11 assist tackles, equals out to 28 total tackles, 6 TFLs, 21 QB hits. I understand now. I understand why the Bucs will get rid of him. Football is a performance-based business. If you're not performing up to the level how you normally would, they'll get rid of you. And now the Panthers, they got him. Hopefully he can revive his career and get to that, become an all-pro again, because he's a great defensive tackle. I don't agree with the Bucs giving Ndamukong Suh 93, but that's neither here nor there. And number 5, speaking of Ndamukong Suh. Speaking of Ndamukong Suh, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. When he played for the Lions, man, arguably hands down the best defensive tackle and the most disruptive and dominant force defensive player in the league, man. Hands down. I don't understand what happened with him his last 2 seasons he's been in the league. That's something I'm still trying to understand what happened, but things happen. But let's get right into it. Well, in 2015, he had 5 PBUs, 6 sacks, 38 solo tackles, 23 assist tackles, equals out to 61 total tackles, 17 TFLs, 20 QB hits. Okay, getting behind the line of scrimmage, putting your hand up, doing some DB work. Love to see more sacks. He's too dominant. He's too dominant to have 6 sacks. He need to have a little bit more than that. In 2015, he didn't have it. In 2016, he had 6 PBUs, 1 fumble recovery, 5 sacks, 41 solo tackles, 31 assist tackles, which equals out to 72 total tackles, 11 TFLs, 17 QB hits. That's okay. Still not up to the level of expectation we all have and see for Ndamukong Suh, how he was when he was with the Lions, the most disruptive player in the league, like I mentioned. In 2017, when he was with the Dolphins, in 2017, he had 2 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles, 4.5 sacks, 29 solo tackles, 19 assist tackles, which equals out to 48 total tackles, 9 TFLs, 12 QB hits. That's subpar. That is bad from a player of his caliber. That is horrible. In 2018, he had 4 PBUs. With his 2018, he was with the Rams this past season. 4 PBUs, 2 fumble recoveries, 4.5 sacks, 36 solo tackles, 23 assist tackles, which equals up to 59 total tackles, 4 TFLs, 19 QB hits. Still subpar. Still subpar from a player of his caliber. That is not Ndamukong Suh like. That is not Ndamukong Suh like. But this your boy Dreamcatcher 305. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.